my name is Courtney and welcome to CCONLY. Today I'm going to show you what to expect when your chicken plucker arrives. So here you see you have your box, and if you notice on top it says to not stack anything on it, but every once in a while something will happen. First thing you want to do is check out the box. Here you can see everything looks okay, and then we will cut the box open. And all we want to do is inspect to make sure there's no damage. Alright. So basically we're just checking to make sure that everything looks good. Basically, after you've opened the box, you can take it out, and we're just going to check for any damages. And if there is no damage, then you'll sign and hand it back. If there happens to be damages, you want to mark it down on the paper before you sign. And if the damage is too bad, then you want to refuse it and send it back with the driver. So here I'm going to show you what a bad one would look like. When you open it up, you want to inspect it very carefully, because this is something that you would want to send back. And more than likely, they stacked something heavy on it or it fell over in the truck. But either way, you want to send it back if it's not in good condition, and we will send you a brand new one. But make sure that you refuse it, otherwise once you sign, there is no more insurance and you can't get a new one. So here you can see is another example of some damage done on this one. This is another example that you'd want to send it back. We'll send you a brand new one. This doesn't happen very often, only about 1 in maybe 300. So, just make sure that everything looks good before you sign the paper. Now, once you've accepted it, now it's time to open it up. So after we have unwrapped the package, the first thing you want to do is look inside and find your instructions manual, and there will be 4 rubber caps for the legs. One thing I want to show you is, if you would like to, you can remove the wrapping. It's very easy to pull off. As you can see, we have 80 degrees outside today, but in the wintertime it is much harder to peel off. So if you're trying to peel it off in the wintertime, you'll want to use a hair dryer or a heat gun. It's up to you. But you're also welcome to leave it on if you want. Alright, I want to show you an easier, well, maybe easier way to pull all of the wrapping off. It's a little more time consuming, but if you just remove the fingers, you use your palm, push down, and then you pull up, and they pop right out. Then you can just remove all of it in one piece. But then you have to put them all back when you're done. To put them all back, you just stick it in there and you pull from the inside, and then that's the different way you can remove the wrapping. One thing I want to mention is I have the same one, and when you use the machine, there's a lot of water involved. So after you use it enough times, the wrapping will eventually start to come off on its own. So you don't have to remove it if you don't want to. And these are made out of stainless steel. So the reason we don't remove the wrapping, is because it can get scratched before you even get it. So now the last thing you want to do is to put on a rubber leg. First thing you want to do is to unscrew your screw, and then you will put the rubber piece inside, and then you want to hammer into place. then you just want to put the screw back in the place you took it out of. So after I put the rubber part onto the legs, the next step would be you have two bearings, one on the top and one down here. You want to apply grease, and I usually do mine at least once a year, but it just depends on how much you use it. And after I'm done using the machine, I clean it out as well as I possibly can, then I let it air dry, and then you just want to spray WD-40 to make sure you keep it lubricated. So now that you have greased your machine and it's ready to work, you're able to plug it in and turn it on. But before that, you want to make sure that this thing spins all right like it's supposed to. And now we can turn it on. See, it works just fine. If you don't have a chicken, you can use a bowling ball. I'm just going to show you how it spins. And it seems to work just fine. So the last thing I want to show you is on the back. If your belt ever were to get loose, you are able to tighten it right there. We've been building our pluckers for about 4 years now, so they're actually pretty sturdy. I can show you it still works. So now Peter is going to show you with a real chicken how to use this machine. Stay tuned. as you can see, the Starpluck SP-1 is a sturdy machine and it can handle just about as much as you can do. It can handle as much as 100 chickens in an hour if you can keep up. If you have any questions, please give us a call. Thank you for watching.